Alright, now here's the problem, is that I have a check engine light, and it is a P0, let me turn off this AC. It is a P0335 camshaft position sensor. It turns on. Right now the car is revving only to 3,000 RPM. It won't go past 3,000 RPM, but it idles fine. But here is the issue. It's if I turn it off, turn it back on, it still won't do it. If I do it again won't do it. Again won't do it. Sometimes it takes about 4, 5, 6 times, depends. But this is what happens when it dies. When it dies on the road, it'll then have this problem because it just dies randomly. Well, now that I recorded it, it doesn't want to do it, but it will. Nope, again. So now it's like what, 6 or 7 that I've actually done so far? Let's call that 8. Let's call that 8. 9. Wow. Well, this is what happens when I record. Every time that I record, suddenly things don't do what they're supposed to do. Let's try it again. Same thing. It just won't go past it. Well, now it won't go past it at all. Before, after like 3 or 4, 5 times, then suddenly it would allow me to go past 3,000 RPMs. Now it won't do that, obviously because I turned on my camera. But the thing is, I replaced the camshaft position sensors. I checked the timing. Timing seems to be good. I checked, let me see, the wiring, so it has good ground. It's sending signal to the camshaft position sensors. Yeah, I'd like some help. Like I mentioned, I don't know why it's not doing it right now, but I would essentially turn it off, turn it back on, and then the check engine light would still stay there. But what would happen would be that I can suddenly run the car normally. It would just allow me to run it like a normal old, 2006 Honda Accord with 2000. There it is. So now it's running absolutely fine. As I was about to give up. As soon as I was about to give up, it always happens that way. It's the universe, man. So now it's running okay. Now it's idling fine. Now it's revving fine. So what's going to happen essentially is this is going to die, and it will just die over and over, and it still has that check engine light. Now I got it to pass emissions recently, and the check engine light was off. I drove for about 50 miles and it was totally okay. But I'd like some help out there, Honda people. Why would this continue to happen? I've heard that it could be a cam phaser issue. Would the cam phaser be a reason that the camshaft position sensor keeps on going off and then this continues to go into limp mode? I've heard gaskets, I've heard oil levels. I mean, I've checked it all. So the only thing I haven't done is swapped out the, I guess the variable timing gear or the cam phaser. I'm not exactly sure if they're both the same thing. As I mentioned, I checked the timing. Timing looks good. Timing marks are right on point. So if I could get a little bit of help, if anybody would like to comment so that everyone else with these 2.4 liter 4-cylinder Honda Accord 2006 or whatever generation that is, if they have the same problem, we could all come together as one and solve it. Please post in the comments below what you think it might be. I will go ahead and keep this video running until it dies, because it will. And you can go ahead and stop the video now or continue to watch so you can see that it's going to die. And of course, because I'm recording it, it will probably not die anymore, and it'll probably run like it's supposed to. We'll see. Thank you. Guess while we're here, I might as well show you the code. So let's go ahead. Connect. That popping you're hearing is a tweeter or a speaker wire that is not fully connected. Somebody had put in a really shitty aftermarket radio on here. I just went ahead and I got another stereo. Which, by the way, actually that might be another question while we're here. So I got this used stereo because the other one didn't work. And I swear, maybe it was a coincidence, but I swear this happened. I found the code to the stereo. This thing was running fine. I put in the code to the stereo so that we can use it, and then boom, suddenly check engine light turned on and all the other problems started happening again. Could it be correlated? Could it be some sort of electrical wiring issue then because of that? I'm almost wanting to disconnect the stereo and seeing if this check engine light never turns back on. Anyway, let's check the check engine light. Yeah, I think I got this free. It's a V318 DB2 reader. I think it came like in a Burger King meal or something. Alright, read codes. See, P0335 camshaft position sensor A circuit. And as I mentioned, these are both new sensors. I used the test light to make sure they both have good ground, they both have signal, and they both are properly sending power to the relays, and they absolutely are. So not sure if it could be something else. And look, car's running good right now. Of course it is. It's like it never had any codes at all. But then randomly it will just die. The RPMs will suddenly just fall below 500, and then it'll just completely die. I'm probably going to end the video here. If you're still watching, you must be as frustrated as I am, and we're hoping for answers. But unfortunately, all I have are more questions. Thanks for the help. I look forward to all the responses.